I have discovered that nothing in life holds value unless you are willing to take risks. Nelson Mandela once stated that there is no enthusiasm to be found in playing it safe and settling for a life that is beneath your true potential. You have probably heard people advising you to have a backup plan in school, during the college application process, when choosing your major, and deciding on your life's path. However, I have never quite grasped the concept of having something to fall back on. If I am going to stumble, I don't want any safety nets, I want to stumble forward. This way, at least I can see what I am about to collide with. Without consistency, you will never accomplish anything. Therefore, pursue what ignites your passion and take bold risks. Do not fear failure. Let me share an old IQ test with you. There were 9 dots, and the task was to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to solve it was to think outside the box, to go beyond the conventional boundaries. Don't be afraid to think outside the box and don't be afraid to fail. Dream big, aim high, but remember that dreams without goals are merely fantasies. Reggie Jackson, the baseball player, struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in baseball history. However, people don't remember the strikeouts, they remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments before inventing the light bulb. Each failed experiment brought him one step closer to success. You have to be willing to take risks, and I want to emphasize why this is so important. Failure is inevitable in life. You will face setbacks, losses, embarrassment, and moments where you feel inadequate. While this may not be a conventional message for a graduation ceremony, I urge you to embrace it because it is an unavoidable part of life. In the acting industry, failure is a constant companion, especially early in one's career. I auditioned for a role in a Broadway musical that seemed perfect for me, except for the fact that I couldn't sing. I didn't get the job, but I didn't quit either. Instead, I walked out of that audition and prepared for the next one, and the one after that. I prayed and continued to fail, but I knew that if I persevered long enough, I would eventually catch a break. And I did. Last year, I performed in a play called Fences on Broadway, but here's the kicker, it was at the same theater where I had failed that first audition 30 years prior. Every graduate here today possesses the training and talent to succeed, but do you have the courage to fail? If you never fail, it means you aren't pushing yourself enough, you aren't taking risks. I'll say it again, if you don't fail, you're not even trying. To gain something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Imagine yourself on your deathbed, surrounded by the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, the ideas you never acted upon, the talents you didn't utilize. They stand there, angry, disappointed, and upset because you could have brought them to life, but now they must go to the grave with you. So I ask you, how many ghosts will be around your bed when your time comes? Recently, I visited South Africa, a beautiful country with areas suffering from severe poverty that need assistance. But Africa is just a small part of the global picture. The Middle East, Japan, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, Philadelphia, there are numerous places around the world that require help, and we need it from you. We need it from the younger generation.